Welcome back to Set. Today is workout 24. That means after today, you only have 4 workouts left in this program. How awesome is that? Anyway, today is total body slow burn. So let's hop into our warm-up and I will tell you what you can expect for today's workout. Go ahead and join me right here for a nice, easy jog. Remember, this is a warm-up, so I don't want you going crazy on me, okay? Now keep going. I'll tell you when to switch it up. I'm going to keep talking about today's workout. So, total body slow burn. You guys already know the setup, all right? You've done this a couple times already. So we will have moves that are 40 seconds of active work, right? Then we will have 20 seconds of an iso hold in the most contracted state for that move. Then we will have 20-second break before we go on to the next move, all right? So how today's workout is gonna be is you have 3 rounds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and step it out for me. You're gonna make sure that your toes are forward. You're gonna hinge at those hips. Push your glutes back as you do that side to side, all right? Keep going for me. I'm gonna keep talking. Now, like I said, 3 rounds. Each round has 4 moves, and we're only repeating each round once, okay? But remember, you are doing 40 seconds of the active work, 20 seconds of an iso hold in the most contracted state. Then you have 20 seconds as we move on to the next move. All right? All right. So each round is dedicated to upper, lower, and then core. 3, 2, 1. We're going into those spider lunges. Now remember, this is where you're going to step out and you're taking the same arm and you're going down as far as you can. All right. Now remember, if you're like, oh boy, I can't get my elbow down that low, that's okay. That's okay. I don't want you to try and think that you need to go all the way down, okay? Just go as far down as you can, all right? Now, 3 rounds. That's it, okay? You've got this. You can do this. This workout is gonna fly by, okay? And then you only have 4 left. Done. Well, you do have 4 done for the week, but you have 4 left for me, all right? So, anyways, we are going on to our next move in 3, 2, 1. You have a squat with a lateral pull. So go ahead and squat down, pull back, bring it up. Now, make sure that as you're doing this, you're keeping your chest up. Don't let it fall forward. As you're doing that lat pull down, you're still squeezing and you're bringing your shoulder blades together, okay? Make sure that your core is in tight, the weight's in your heels, okay? Don't let your low back arch. It might try to arch during this, and if that's the case, rotate your hips, tuck your pelvis under, all right? Help your core to engage so that you're not using your low back to perform this move, all right? You're doing so good, you're almost there. Now, some of the moves will be on the ground, so if you need a mat, if you need a towel, anything like that that has a little bit of grip to it to help you have some stability, go ahead and do just that and grab that. Make sure that you do have your weights. I have my lights, my mediums, and my heavies. 3, 2, 1. I want you to do some nice shoulder rolls. There we go. There we go. Nice and easy. Make sure that you pick the right weight for the moves, okay? Go ahead and switch directions for me. Some of the moves, especially during the upper body, tend to be ones that sometimes people go way too heavy on, and then they'll mess up their form. So make sure that you're picking the right weight, all right? 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to show you round 1's moves, okay? I'm going to show you without the weight first, okay? We have an upright row as our first one. Now remember, for an upright row, I don't want you coming up here. That's actually incorrect form for an upright row. I want you to bring it just about chest height or just below chest height, okay? Now another thing to make sure that you're doing as you're doing this upright row, you are rotating and tucking that pelvis and keeping everything tight. Slight bend in your knees, all right? The weight's in your heels. And make sure that as you do it, you're going nice and slow, nice and controlled, all right? That is move 1. Move 2 is a tricep kickback. So you're coming down into that hinged position, okay? Remember, it's like somebody karate chops you right at the hips, all right? Your chest is over the ground. Your gaze is just a couple feet in front of you, okay? You're going to have the weights here. You're going to row up and you're going to stay right here, all right? Make sure that the weight's in your heels and that your core is engaged. If you start to feel that your low back is kicking on, rotate your pelvis to make sure that you're engaging your core properly. Then we have a front raise. All right, right here. Nice and simple, nice and simple. And then we have a plank row. You're on the ground. You're gonna do that plank row. I will show you more of that. We have 20 seconds until we get started, okay? So I want you to go ahead and grab your weight, figure out what works best for you. Make sure that you're picking something that works great because you're also gonna have that iso hold and I don't want your form to go during that, okay? We have that upright row coming up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, set, lift. All right, there you go. Now make sure that weight is in your heels, chest liner just below, slight bend in your knees. All right, there really is no modification for this move except to go down in your weight. All right, now remember, you're rotating your pelvis so that you're engaging your core as you do this move, all right? Your gaze is straight forward. You're not lifting all the way up. You're almost there. We have 10 seconds until that hold, okay? Make sure that your core is engaged. It's there to help you. It's there to protect your low back. All right. 2, 1, right here, hold. Do not let your elbows drop, okay? Keep everything straight up. Keep it in line as you're doing it. Keep it in line, all right? Weights in your heels. You have less than 10, and then you can drop it and get set for that tricep kickback, all right? 2, 1, there you go. Tricep kickback. Now, normally I can do tricep kickbacks with 15s, but since we have that hold, I'm going to try lighter first just to make sure my form doesn't go, okay? We have 5 seconds, okay? Go ahead and get set up. Grab your weights, hinge forward for me, roll your hips, and pull up and go. There we go, right here. Nice and easy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm gonna talk through some form and some modification. Modification, you can honestly just kick back one at a time, okay? That takes a little bit of the pressure off, or you can go down and wait. Additionally, make sure that as you're doing this and you kick back, you're staying here, okay? You're not bringing your shoulders up as you do it. Make sure that you're watching. Is your low back starting to arch? Are you trying to use that low back to do the move? You have 5 seconds until we hold in that kick back position, all right? And hold right here, right here. This one burns, guys. You should be shaking, okay? I'm shaking. Make sure that you don't let your form go, okay? When people do this, they'll start to do this, or they'll start to do this. Stay here, engage your core. 3, 2, 1, relax. We have front raise, all right? Front raise. What I want you to do, normally you'll do like this when you do a front raise. I want you to rotate it, okay? I want the heads of the dumbbells to be going straight up and straight down, okay? 3, 2, 1, slight bend in your knees, right here. There we go. Now, keep going, I'm gonna talk through some form. Make sure, same as every other move, okay? You're taking your hips and you're rotating under, all right? You're using that, your abs should kick on as you do this. You're going shoulder height or just below, not above, okay? I don't want you to risk that shoulder. If that's too much, kickstand back. Modification is to drop down and wait. You have 10 seconds before we hold, all right? Slight bend in those elbows. Make sure that you're not bringing it all the way back here. You're stopping just at your hips or before it. Coming up. Engage that core as you slowly go down. Don't let gravity win. Come up and hold. Right here, right here. Hold, hold. Make sure that you don't lose that bend, okay? Sometimes people will start to bring it in or they'll start to lower. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep your core engaged. Rotate your hips, weights in your heels. 3, 2, 1. Relax, plank row. Now, come on down. I'm gonna show you first. Grab weight, whatever you need. You might wanna do light or medium to start. You're gonna come on down with your weight. You're rowing up, just underneath your chest, rib height, and back down, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Now, you're alternating each time. You're alternating each time. All right, I'm gonna show you When it comes time for the hold, we're gonna do 10 seconds on one side, 10 on the other, okay? Now here's the thing. Some people can hold on to the weight the whole time that they do this move and have no issues, right? I don't like that. My wrist doesn't like that. So you can always put one hand between the weights, row, place, switch, placement, right there, all right? 3, 2, 1, row up and hold here, hold here, hold here. Now here's the thing. As you're holding, I'll tell you when to switch sides, okay? 2, 1, switch sides. Make sure you're not letting it pull you out. Keep your hips down. Keep everything engaged. Everything is tight. 2, 1, relax. All right, guys, we have a quick break. I'm gonna talk to you through round 2, all right? Grab some water. We have a sumo squat, so I want you to find the placement. Now remember, depending on your height and flexibility, the sumo stance is gonna be a little bit different, but you're wider than the hip width position, okay? Find it, your toes are gonna point out. Your knees are gonna track in line with your toes, meaning they're not caving in and they're not bowing back, okay? You're gonna have your weight out, talk through your different weight positions. You're gonna come down and up, but you're not fully straightening, all right? Don't fully straighten. And then obviously our hold will be in that squat. Then you have that split squat, that exaggerated stance right here. All right, and then we hold. Then we have the lateral squat walk, okay? So you're gonna start holding your weight, 1, 2, and repeat. All right, now make sure that during this process you don't stand up. Stay low for me, all right? Weights in your heels. Then you'll have a glute bridge pulse, all right? You have 20 seconds, and then we begin. For the sumo squat, a couple of things. Go ahead and get ready for me. You can hold one heavy weight right here, okay? Or you can hold 2. You can place 2 here, or you can hold 2 up here, okay? It's completely up to you. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now remember, you are not fully straightening your knees. Additionally, weights in your heels, okay? Make sure weights in your heels. Squeeze your glutes the entire time, down and up. Your chest stays up, all right? Modification, drop down in weight, lower the range of motion. Now make sure that you are still rotating and tucking your pelvis, all right? You have less than 15 seconds. Keep going. Keep going, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Keep going, keep going. Now, again, you can hold weight here or here. Come down and hold. Hold. Make sure that during this hold, you're not letting your weight take you forward, all right? Make sure you're not letting your weight arch your back for you. Roll your hips, engage your core. Stay here. Can you get lower? Get lower, get lower. And relax. Awesome job. Split squat. You can do 1, you can do 2. All right. One weight, you'll hold chest. Go ahead and get set up. All right. I'll tell you when to switch. I'll tell you when to switch legs, okay? Come down. 1, 2, 3, up. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Continue. Now, as you come up, notice how when I come up, I'm not fully standing. All right? Keep going for me. Modification, you're gonna drop weight and you're gonna take that range of motion down. Remember that as you're doing this, that back knee hovers, all right? It never touches the ground. Keep going for me. You're gonna hold one leg in 3, 2, 1. Sink down, I'll tell you when to switch. Hold, hold. Squeeze your glutes right now. Squeeze it. Get that leg a little lower. 3, 2, 1. Switch, switch, switch. Lower, lower, lower. Hover above that ground. Hover above that ground. You're almost there. You got 3, 2, 1. Woo. Lateral squat walks. Now you can use 2 or you can use 1. Go ahead and grab your weight. 2 and 2, all right? Start narrow. Go ahead and get set. Come on down. We're going 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. Keep going for me. Weights in your heels. Weights in your heels. Stay low. Stay low. Act like you have a board above your head. It's not letting you stand up, all right? To advance, you're gonna take wider steps and you're gonna stay low. You got 10 seconds and then we hold, okay? Stay here. Stay here. You're doing good. You're doing good. We're gonna hold a narrow squat. All right? 2, 1, hold. Hold. It's a narrow squat. So what I mean by that is that your feet are directly underneath of you, all right? Right here. Core is engaged, chest is up. 3, 2, 1, relax. Glute, bridge, pulse. All right, grab your weight. Grab your weight. You have 10 seconds. All right. Now remember, closer your heels, the easier. Further out, the harder. All right. 3, 2, 1. Up, up. Stay up here, and then slight lower and raise. Lower and raise. All right. Stay right there. Stay right there. Good job. Now, I'm going to talk through some forms, so keep going, okay? Modification, you're going to drop the weight, either lower it down or drop it all together, okay? Bringing your heels in makes it easier. Stepping them a little further out makes it a little bit more challenging. Advance, kick a leg out the whole time, and alternate. All right? Additionally, as you guys are doing this, your core is engaged, all right? Your pelvis is still rotated, okay? Engaging that core. You're not going up to where you arch your back. 3, 2, 1, go up and squeeze and hold. Hold. Make sure that your core is engaged, but you are not arching that back, okay? Everything's in a straight line. Weights in your heels. You should be able to lift your toes up. Keep going. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing. You're almost there. For 3, 2, 1. Relax, guys. 1 more round. How does that feel? How does that feel? All right. Now this is the lovely abs. All right. So we have a low V to a walk up and a lower. I know it sounds really weird, but I promise it's not that difficult. All right. So you're actually coming down onto your forearms. All right. From here, you're going to extend your legs out. Walk, 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 engage, lower, just above. Then you're going to walk. All right. We'll give modifications. Don't worry. Then you have A frame. All right. You're getting to that V-sit position. Remember, pull till you're extended. Back is flat. Lift. A. It's not a Russian twist. All right. The only thing moving is my arms. All right. Then you have a single leg V up. You're alternating each time. Okay. We're almost there. We have less than 30 seconds. All right. So grab your mat, grab your towel, grab whatever you need. Okay. For this single leg, you're bringing one up, down, alternating. I will show advancement. I will show modification. Then you have a lat plank walk. So you're doing that lateral plank walk, very similar to our squat walk. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Repeat, okay? Come on down for me. Come on down. Forearms, here we go. Extend, and walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk. 1, 2. Keep going. Modification. You're going to bring one leg out. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch. All right. Or you can come down on the ground, place your hands underneath your glutes. All right. And do it this way. Okay. Keep going.
Keep going. You're almost there to that hold in 3, 2, 1. You're holding low. You're holding low as you can get without your low back starting to arch, okay? Hold here. 10. Don't quit. Don't quit. Engage it for me. Hold. Breathe. 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 2, 1. Woo. That one really flares it all up, right? All right, A-frame. Get set up. All right, hands in front of your knees. Lengthen back. Make sure that your shoulders are back and down. Your back is flat. Modification, you keep your heels down. Everybody else lift up. 3, 2, 1. Down, down, down. Keep going. I'm going to talk through a couple things. If you have diastasis recti, I want you to go to a modified side plank. If the modified side plank is easy, go ahead to full plank, full side plank, all right? Additionally, modification, remember your heels are here, but you're still engaging everything, all right? You are still engaging everything. And it's not a twist. It's not the Russian twist, okay? Simply creating a capital A going down to the side, all right? My chest does not move. You have 5 seconds and you hold the V. 3, 2, 1, hold. You can be up here if you want. That's actually going to engage your abs more if you bring your hands all the way up. Modified, you can still do that. You can still do that. You can hold here. All right, just everybody make sure your back is flat. Make sure your back is flat. Don't let it arch, okay? You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Single leg V up. All right, remember, everybody else, you have your legs slightly extended, or you can have it completely fully extended and it hovering above the ground, all right? You're gonna go one leg at a time, alternating sides. 3, 2, 1, up, up. Now, make sure that if you have DR, you are going down and you're doing this, all right? Rotate your hips, you're lifting up, kick out, down, bring it in. Out, down, bring it in. It's as if you didn't have shoes on, you're sliding your heel back in, all right? You can also stay up in tabletop if you're able to keep your core engaged during that too. Modification. You have one leg completely bent right here, all right? Right here. You can even take that range of motion out. Just make sure that you guys are keeping your gaze straight up. 3, 2, 1. You're holding a boat. You're holding a boat right here, right here, right here. Your legs are up if you need to. Modification, hands underneath your glutes and kick out. Even if that means you're up here. Keep holding, keep holding. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lateral plank walk, guys. This is move 4. This is it. Stay with me. You're doing great. Are you ready? Get set up. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Everything stays straight. Core's in tight. Glutes are in tight. 2, 1. Join me. Here we go. You guys are doing good. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. There you go. Modification. Modification. You have a couple of different things that you can do, okay? Find which one works best for you. You can be here in the modified position, tap, tap, or up, tap, down, up, tap, down, or stay right here, tap out. All right? You have a couple different options, all right? I want you to work through it. You have less than 10 and we hold that plank, all right? You're almost there. Don't quit on me. Stay here. 2, 1, hold. Rotate your hips. Rotate your hips. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes. Your core is engaged. Make sure that your shoulders are not up in your ears. Stay here with me. It's only 20 seconds. You can do it. 1, 2, 3. That was a little bit different of a countdown. I guess it was a count up, huh? Anyway, go ahead and walk around for me. But guys, you know, I think I'm going to throw a surprise round at you guys. We have a surprise round. Go ahead and move your weights out of the way. You're not going to need them for this now, I promise. This isn't a crazy round. You have 3 moves. They're command moves. All right? A command move means that whatever that exercise is, you're going to perform that. What I call out is what we do for 60 seconds. There's no break between them, and you have 3 moves, all right? You have a squat command, a bear command, and a plank command, all right? Now this means you're going down into that position and you're holding until I tell you to do something, all right? If I tell you to hold, you're just holding. If I tell you to pulse, you're going to pulse. If I tell you to go, do the full rep, do the full rep. If I tell you to move, if I tell you to do something with your knee, whatever it is, all right? You got this. You're doing so good. Keep moving for me. Keep breathing for me. Get whatever water you need. If you need that mat back, go ahead and bring that mat back because we do have that bear and that plank. So your knees might hit the floor a couple times, okay? Now, you have less than 20 seconds. The squat command is first, okay? So you're going into that squat. Feet are just hip width apart, maybe even a little bit wider. We go in 3, 2, 1. Come on down for me. Hold. Is your chest up? Make sure your chest is up. Weight is in your heels. Weight is in your heels, all right? Stay here with me. Stay here with me, and you're holding. I want you to go ahead and pulse in 3, 2, 1, right here. Stay low, stay low, stay low. There we go. Right here, right here. There we go. Burn it out, burn it out. Get lower for me, lower for me. If you need to modify, come up a bit, but please do not stand up. Stay here, relax, hold, hold, hold. What I want you to do now, you're going to place one hand here. Squat, not squat, lunge. There we go. There we go. It's a small lunge. You're not doing a full deep lunge. All right, right here. Right here. Come back and hold. Hold. There you go. You're almost there. Relax. Go ahead and come on down. We have that bear. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. 3, 2, 1. Push up. Here we go. Here we go. You're just holding. You're just holding. There we go. Now remember, keep holding, keep holding. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Your knees are just a couple of inches above. If you have DR, make sure you're watching that middle line because I want you to make sure that you don't get that coning or that bulging, okay? Go ahead and bring your knee in. 1, 2, keep going, right here, right here. There we go. There we go. Hold. Stay here. Stay here. Tap for me. Shoulder tap. Shoulder tap. There we go. There we go. Make sure your back is flat. Make sure your back is flat. Keep going. Hold the bear. Hold it. Hold it. I promise. You're almost there. I promise. Hold it. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Last move is a plank command, guys. You're doing great. We're going to go high plank. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right here. Right here. Right here. You're doing great. Make sure you are rotating your hips. Engaging your core. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Your gaze is about 3 to 5 inches in front of you. 3, 2, 1. Keep straight line. Drop your knees. Push back up. Slow. 1, 2, 3. Push back up. Slow. 1, 2, 3. Push back up. Keep your core engaged while you do this, all right? Don't let it go. Don't let your low back arch, all right? Keep going. Back to that plank and hold. Hold. There we go. There we go. Opposite knee, opposite elbow, go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Stay with me. Stay with me. You're doing great. And hold. Hold. 2, 1. Relax. Come back to child's. Stretch it. I told you guys it wasn't gonna be bad. You did so good. Walk your hands out as far as you can. Let your chest just relax between them. Or your arms, I guess. I don't know who could get their chest all the way up there, but I mean, if you can, I'd be, show me how you do it. There you go. Breathe in. Exhale. Guys, you have 4 more workouts after this. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Whew. Now your next workout is functional. So go ahead and walk over to one side. Really get that deep stretch. So everything except for your upper body stays where it's at. Okay. So the functional workout, you actually will not need weights for because we're really working on the functional movements. So things are going to go a lot slower. Trust me. You're going to feel burned. It's not going to be crazy. Okay, go ahead and walk to the other side. But your muscles are really going to get worked into being able to do the moves that they should be able to do at a slower pace, all right? It's kind of like a reset on the muscles, basically. With some mobility work in there too, I should say that. Go ahead and come back up. There we go. Cat cow, go ahead and push up for me. There we go. Come on down. There we go. Go ahead, push back up. And come back down. There we go. We're going to go into down dog, come back to neutral. Push up into down dog. Ooh, get that stretch in there. Try and get your heels to the ground if you can. That'll help you get a good calf stretch in there. You can also pedal your feet, which is when you just bend one knee at a time. Helps the other knee to get a deeper stretch too. If you find that one side needs to stay there and get that deep stretch, feel free to go ahead and do that. Relax, walk your hands in, stay right here for me. I'm rocking side to side, but you don't have to do that. I don't know if anybody watches me as I do these stretches, and if you do, you're probably like, why is she rocking? She never said to rock. I'm just doing it because it feels good. You don't have to do it though. It's like when I push one side of my hip out, not only do I get a deeper stretch on that leg, but I can also feel it on that side with my low back. It feels good. All right, walk your feet in for me. I'm going to count you up. You're going to roll up through your back. All right, come up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shoulder rolls to the back for me. Awesome job. There you go. When you go to the back, think about just opening up your chest, okay? There you go. You did so good today. Can't believe that you only have 4 more workouts left. Switch directions for me. It says flown by. You've done so good. There you go. 2, 1. We're going to take some deep breaths here, okay? Big inhale up for me. Exhale. Give me 1 more, all right? Big inhale up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'll tell you when to exhale. Just keep going for me. Keep going, keep going. Big exhale. There you go. There you go. And other than that, you guys are all done. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for giving me your all. And I cannot wait to see you right back here for our next workout together. Have an amazing day, everyone.